Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Andrew Rants, a video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and I bitch and complain about all the things around me that annoy me, bother me, and just plain drive me nuts. And today I get to thank Twitter for reminding me that this thing exists. No, I'm not joking. I get to thank Twitter so much for reminding me that this exists. Turns out that there was a tweet that I retweeted that said, every anime fan's worst nightmare. It's when people start loving the live-action Dragon Ball movie. Dragon Ball Evolution. Excuse me for one moment, please.
God damn best son of a bitch! That fucking movie's a piece of shit!
I'm back! So Dragon Ball Evolution was a train wreck of a movie that came out. I mean, a complete train wreck! This thing crashed and burned faster than Hindenburg. There was no recovering from it. And in all honesty, it sucked. And I swear to God, if it ever gets a freaking sequel, I'm going to lose what's left of my damn mind. Because if it gets a sequel, if they're stupid enough to try this again, they're out of their damn minds. So, the whole basis of this is if you've ever seen the Dragon Ball anime, which, by the way, if you've ever listened to anything I have ever done on this channel, you know my feelings on the Dragon Ball manga and anime. This movie is an abomination to it. It starred Justin Chadwick and a few, many other people. They even dragged poor Chow Yun-fat into this. My God, they dragged you into this. You should have gotten an Oscar just for even showing up on set for this train wreck. Oh, God. So the plot isn't even anywhere close to the crap that we were told in the manga, because they never even looked at the damn manga, first off, to even make this. This is a complete, we don't want to look at it. Screw you, manga, in the trash you go. Alright, we got the basic plot, right? Yeah, we need a kid named Goku, a chick named Chi-Chi, another one named Bulma, we need some guy named Yamcha, and some old geezer to play Roshi. We can't find an old guy. Just get some Chinese guy, that'll do. Alright, people, let's make a movie! And it sucked! Its box office budget was $30 million, and it brought in $57.5 million at the box office. Let's see, counting publicity, the fact you had to pay the actors, because I guarantee you they wanted more money after they found out what you done fucked up making this thing. I guarantee you they wanted more money. Woo! So much! I guarantee you they wanted more money. I can definitely see Chow Yun-fat going, hey, so apparently I'm playing an old pervert. It's supposed to be like a couple thousand years old. Can we get an extra 20 grand added on to me per day here? Because I am way out of my comfort zone doing this. And this thing released in Japan first. Japan, I want to apologize to you, to all the people of the great country of Japan. I want to apologize. I am so sorry. I cannot stress enough, I am so sorry that this was made and based off of something that came out of your country that is beloved by millions. I would like to apologize. On behalf of the American people, I would like to apologize, if I may, for a moment, because this was an atrocity. First off, Dragon Ball deals with Goku as a kid. Doesn't deal with Goku as a goddamn teenager, and that's what this movie does. He's 18. Oh, great. So he's not only a teenager, he's an adult. Okay. Yeah, because we can't have a movie about a kid going around on a mystical adventure. Oh, but wait. We ended up getting The Last Airbender, courtesy of M. Night Shyamalan Wang Wong. Yeah! Miserable bastard. they try their damnedest to literally spoon feed us the whole myth of Dragon Ball and everything else, and they fail miserably at it, killing off any hope that we have of this thing being a good movie. And honestly, it's just, it hurts. So, let me save you the trouble. If you ever want to go see this movie, throw out any logic. If you ever want to see this, by the way, I shouldn't really say go see it because it's been out of theaters for a long time, thank God for that. If you want to see this movie and you find a DVD or it's on TV or Netflix or Roku, avoid it like the damn plague if you can, but if you want to see it, if you want to be a glutton for punishment, or you're just having a horrible movie weekend because, hey, they're movies that sucked, we want to do a weekend of those just to see how lousy these were, just to get shits and giggles for how bad they are, seriously, burn this copy. Don't watch it. It's not worth your time. This is like Street Fighter, okay? This is the 2009 equivalent of Street Fighter. And anybody out there that knows Street Fighter, there is one good part in that movie, and that is the M. Bison line. Everything else in that movie sucks. I have seen the movie. It was on TV. Don't ask me how it got on TV, but it was on TV. I watched it. It sucked. End of discussion. So, this whole thing just completely burns my mind. And it just burns. So Goku goes off for the Dragon Balls. They run into Yamcha. You have Master Roshi and Bulma, and then he meets Chi-Chi, and he falls in love with her. Like in the series, but they're all freaking adults. It's insulting. It's degrading. It's just wrong. Then you get the whole Piccolo thing. So, first off, we're going from Goku now realizes he has powers to, hey, I'm going to use those powers to save the world, completely BSing 90% of the Dragon Ball series, which, by the way, this is based off of! If you want to make a movie that's based off of something that exists, at least use some of the stuff from what exists for it! But it gets worse. Oh, does it get worse? This movie was an entire train wreck. I can't get over that part enough. The action scenes were piss poor. It didn't follow jack shit. There was no Krillin in this. Okay? Krillin was central to the whole Piccolo arc. Goku would have never went after Piccolo had Tambourine not killed Krillin in the first place. He would have never even had Piccolo as a thought. But no, we have to avoid Krillin. I take it you couldn't find somebody that you could pull a Gimli from Lord of the Rings on and have Krillin, huh? Seriously? Was there no money left in the budget for Krillin, or did you just... Oh, wait, never mind. That's right, I forgot. You never read the damn manga! You didn't know that there was a guy named Krillin in this. You just figured Yamcha was the badass on the team, right? Yeah, kiss my ass. So, Goku is forced to transform into the Ozaru. Yeah. Where Roshi attempts to use the Mafuba, which, hey, they actually know a technique that was used in the series. So they had to have at some point looked at something and said, what's the name of that technique that they used to seal the guy up? Mafu something or other. You know it's screwed. Mafuba. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. We'll just call it that. They saved the day. Okay, just gonna edit. They saved the day. There you go. But apparently, Piccolo survives. He blasts, he survives Goku's attack. He's being cared for by an unknown woman. And I pray to God that's where this ends. Because if we get a goddamn sequel for this, I swear to God, I will lose my mind. Okay? This thing was a box office disaster. Okay? This thing was a complete waste of time. Rotten Tomatoes bitch slapped this thing, okay? And I mean, they bitch slapped it. The creators, Akira Toriyama, okay, was apparently said initially felt surprised by Dragon Ball Evolution and suggested to his fans to treat it as an alternate universe version of his work. Please don't consider this mine. This has nothing to do with my classic series that has been out since the 80s. I have no say in this at all. I did not touch this. I did not do shit for this. I will make this up to you, I promise. Just give me time. I will make it up to you. It will take me a few years, but I promise I will make this up to you. This is not what you deserve. Oh my God, this sucked. But you have, Toriyama basically felt the Hollywood producers did not listen to him and his ideas and suggested that the final version was not on par with the original Dragon Ball series. Felt the result was a movie he couldn't even call Dragon Ball. No, you couldn't. That's basically, we're just going to call this Street Fighter and the 7 Mystic Orbs. Why don't we just call it that? This is Street Fighter and the 7 Mystic Orbs. Or Journey to the East and the 7 Mystic Orbs. Because that's what this felt like. This was a goddamn atrocity. And people love this thing, apparently. I want to know how, why, what is wrong with you? Is there something wrong physically that, we could possibly find you help for? Or is it just an in general sort of deal that, well, I thought it was a really good series. It was a great movie. No. This was a train wreck. This should have never seen the light of day. This should have burned in the cutting room floor. They should have never, ever came out with this. Oh, God. But apparently, a question that was posted on another site years later, actually earlier this year, are we ever going to see a Dragon Ball Evolution 2? Dear God, I hope not. So some people might remember the movie called Dragon Ball Evolution. I sure as hell like to forget it. No. There's no real chance of Dragon Ball Evolution 2 ever being made. Oh, I just heard a choir of angels singing. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that heavenly sound? Oh, it sounds so beautiful. Now, if only Nickelodeon could realize that was the sound of 1,000 people happy if they get rid of their crappy shit. There's no chance of a sequel ever being made. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, Shenron. I thank you. Oh, God, do I thank you. That's not going to stop, fan projects, I guess, from happening. And people wanting to basically, screw things to the wall. But, yeah, we're never getting a sequel. I hope not. If we ever do, it's going to suck just as bad as the original. If it's a 10-cent shine on some 2-cent shoes, it's still going to leave you with some cruddy footwear. And in this case, it's going to leave you with pure-ass garbage. Oh, my God. But there are people that like this movie?
What's wrong with you? How could you like this movie? It's horrible. It sucks. It reeks to high hell.
I mean, I just can't.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I guarantee you that there are people walking out of the theaters demanding, I want my money back. I want my money back. I saw it on TV. I want my time back. If you make a movie based off of an anime series, for God's sake, at least try. Try for everything that is holier than hell to at least have the movie do something with the freaking anime or the manga it's based off of! Don't just half-ass it and say it's gonna be good! This goes for live-action cartoon adaptations like the goddamn Last Airbender! That was a fucking train wreck of an atrocity! We're gonna squeeze 4 fucking series, 4 fucking seasons, 4 entirely different plots into 1 2-hour something long movie. And we're gonna spoon feed it to you. Yeah. It sucked. Dragon Ball Evolution sucked. And I, for one, hope it never gets a sequel. Because if it does, I will be here bitching louder than I am now. But let me know in the comment section what you think. Did you like Dragon Ball Evolution if you saw it, or do you think it is one of the most horrible things to ever come out of the human mind? God, I really think it's horrible. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants. Excuse me while I go find myself some Dr. Pepper to really quell this anger that's burning inside me. That movie was a piece of fucking trash!